wonderful sweet baby. So today I want to talk to you guys about the erratic behavior and possibly downfall of Natalie Nunn. So the Neighborhood Talk just recently posted a video of Natalie Nunn going out and about acting really erratic while she was with a few of the bad boys. And she was also just saying how she ran Michigan. So I'm assuming that they're doing the whole, baddies of Midwest and they're filming. But this was probably like a little brief intermission. And this was like the face expressions that she was making. I cannot edit what she's looking like. And these were, the things that she was doing. And she was saying a lot of, I run Michigan, I've got family out here, my N-word, his family's out here, my daughter's from here. She was just saying a lot of stuff. So it really got me to wanting to do some research on how Natalie's behavior is and if this is allegedly her drinking or if this is allegedly her being on some sort of harder substances. Because to be honest, this isn't the first time that people have clocked that Natalie's been out and about acting a little erratic. She's actually been caught out doing this quite a few times, and I've noticed that the more of it happening is primarily due to her starting the whole baddies, her receiving a lot of money, her being paid, and I just think that that is constantly aiding in her behaving this way. So I went ahead and looked up some things that are associated with being on the Booger Sugar. And this is a few things that are, you should look out for if a person's behavioral issues are going on, their physical symptoms, as well as their cognitive. Here's more for the cognitive symptoms, and here's for the psychosocial symptoms as well. So after looking at these symptoms, I was thinking to myself, it doesn't really seem like I see a lot of that in Natalie. I mean, I'm not around her 24/7, so I wouldn't really know. But it could be a combination of her doing Booger Sugar as well as her drinking her heart out, allegedly. So then, I had to put in when a person is drunk off their rockers, how do they act? And they were saying that it's slurred speech, impaired judgment, difficulty remembering. And then, they're saying that people's emotions become exaggerated as well as unpredictable. And then this video, I for certainly heard Natalie's speech be a little bit slurred. So here's my thoughts. I think that the money, the fame, as well as the success is really getting to Natalie. She really does force the baddies damn near to drink, 24/7. And I think that this is actually taking a toll on her as well. Because let's be honest, like a lot of these girls are living lifestyles that are literally outside of their norm. And they've got to do a lot of things that they normally wouldn't do if they weren't paid to do these things. And I think that maybe Natalie allegedly could be using the Booger Sugar as well as, drinking as a part of coping with all of these terrible things that she has to do. Because Natalie is the, mother of a daughter. And I just couldn't imagine her allowing for her daughter to do these things. So I do think that she is using alcohol and maybe other substances allegedly to cause for her to not remember things and to cause for her to become a completely different person outside of her norm, just simply because she needs to become this character and have this persona that normally in her everyday life when she's with her family, she's not even having these characteristics. And we've got to be real. Natalie's been doing these things since I was a kid watching her on the Bad Girls Club. So I feel like she's kind of developed how to get this real Natalie Nunn persona to come out. And it may just be using alcohol to really develop this character in full. I've actually been thinking of posting a video onto my Patreon describing a little bit more into alcohol as well as drinking in general and the types of signs that comes out in full. And just really doing a deep dive on all of the developmental personalities that come forth and, just really giving you correlations as to things that happen and how alcohol is just as dangerous as it really is. So if you guys are interested on that Patreon content, my Patreon is Fabulous Victoria. I probably won't be doing the video today, but it's definitely a video that I do want to get into. But once again, that is Fabulous Victoria Podcast, which is my Patreon. But that's my opinion. What's yours?